with South Asia, most of which is India. There are three regions to South Asia, as you can see here: India, Bangladesh, and Pakistan, and the mountain slash island rim. Okay, just to see the color code, India is the yellow. Anything in yellow belongs to India. Notice this little connection that goes through here. All right, Bangladesh and Pakistan in the blue. Here's the Pakistan. Here's the Bangladesh. You'll notice the capital cities on here, or major cities on here, in case you need a reference. Mountain and island rim. Nepal, which is a big part of the Himalayan border. And then scroll down to Sri Lanka, which is part of uh, South Asia, and it is considered the same region as Nepal. Okay, there are cities on here, major cities on here for quick reference, but I'll cover the cities a little later. And we have a breakdown of countries and capitals. So, if you were looking for uh, capital cities, for example, the cities that she's asking for are scrolled up here. These are the major cities that she'll be looking for. Almost all of those are capitals. Almost all of those are capitals. So if you were to go back to the capital map, here you see, for example, Nepal. Okay, capital is Kathmandu. All right, Bhutan, and the capital is, you have to be able to read that. Hopefully your eyes are better than mine. Bangladesh, again, read that one. Some of these are easier to read than others. Pakistan, India, which of course is New Delhi. All right, where's New Delhi? Okay. There are other references to the capitals too. This is mainly the major cities of the countries in South Asia. Let me take this a little further and show you more. Down here we have landforms, okay? This is the mountain rim. These are the plains. I'm not sure they're on the test, but it's good to know where they are. And the physiographic regions, and there's usually a lot of questions on these. Okay, I'm going to scroll this down a little bit further if I can. Okay, now these are the physiographic regions that she's looking for. All of these: Deccan Plateau, Eastern Ghats, Ganges Delta, Indus Plain, Thar Desert, everything is marked on this map. For example, the Ghats. Here are the Ghats. This is the Eastern Ghat. This is the Western Ghat. Here's the Deccan Plateau. Here's the Thar Desert. There's a tricky one up here. The Hindu Range. Sachin Glacier is not something she wanted you to look up, but I did have it underlined because I didn't know. Here's a tricky one down here. The Sundaramas. You'll recognize it. It's a hard one to spot. Maybe you'll recall from this video that it's located right here off the coast of Bengal, etc. Okay, there are capital cities here, but let's keep things focused on the capital city list and map. Okay, so as we move on, let's scroll down. These are climate conditions. This will just give you an idea of the temperatures and areas in India that you might have to know about the climate. Dark blue is very tropical, hot nasty, ugly, so on. That's where everybody complains about. Red is very dry. That's the area around Pakistan. Okay, etc. So you can see if they're asking you about a particular area, what the climate conditions are about. All right, it's just a picture of in case you're asked where that highland is. Main river systems. Okay, most of them are on here. Okay, you have. Okay, you have the Ganges River system. You have the Indus River system, and you have the Brahmaputra River system. Okay, here's that big delta down here. Okay, this is the delta from the Ganges, which I think, if you look at it, combines with the Brahmaputra. But here's the main delta down here where all the rivers, water coming from the north, works their way down to the sea, mostly from the Himalayas and the mountain areas. This is all that mountain area up here. And obviously, there's a lot of snow, a lot of wet weather up there, and that water finds its way through the river system down to the sea. Now, if you look at this list, for example, you need to know where Kashmir and Khyber Pass are. Now, that's not marked on the map. So hopefully you'll recall this because I'll help you with the easy hint. I'm going to go back up to this the map on the physiographic. Okay, here's where all the mountains are. Okay, Khyber Pass is located. Well, here's Kashmir. See the word Kashmir? There's Kashmir. That's just an area, mountainous area in the Himalayas. Try to remember that. And here's Khyber Pass. They're both right in the same area near Islamabad. Both of these you'll be required to identify it on the test. They're on her list. Pretty sure you'll have to identify them. Khyber Pass and Kashmir. Okay, I didn't have the list before the test, so I had to make those materials up. All right, as we scroll down, there's the river system again. I think there's one other river that she asks about. Let me take a quick look. The seas will be marked Arabian Sea, Bay of Bengal, and Indian Ocean. But the river system, there is a couple of these rivers that I do not have marked. I am going to send you a one-page addendum of things that are missing from this that you'll have to print on the printer before the test. It will be very helpful. Each one of these is probably, each one that she uses anyway, is probably worth at least a significant amount of credit on a 4-point exercise. So, okay, that said, remember the Khyber Pass and the Kashmir. Maldives is just an island that'll be on the additional piece. I didn't have that information. You saw the Sunderbands; those were on the coast. I showed you that earlier on the physiographic. Okay, so let's go back to the map. These are the areas again. There's Maldives. Okay, I wanted to show you down on the island, just to the left. A lot of maps don't show, but just to the left of Sri Lanka. Okay, and here are. I'm not going to get involved with those. These are just repetitions of some of the areas that I pointed out already. Okay, again, I did not have any of the sheets for this before the test. Here is the countries with the capitals. So if she wants you to define Kabul, you simply go up or down. Where is it? Go up to Afghanistan, and there's Kabul. Okay, click it. Boom. If she asks you where is Thimphu, which is in Bhutan, go up and find Bhutan. Bhutan is right in here, and there's Thimphu. It's got a red line through it. Okay, so some will be harder than others, but you just got to be. You've got sharp eyes. Here's your Arabian Sea, your Bengal Basin, and so on. The information you need about the various bodies of water. Uh, okay, and then you list the capitals. This is a population map, which I'm not sure you'll need, but I threw it on there because she doesn't always stick to the rules. So there you go. That is South Asia. This is probably it's just as difficult, or almost as difficult as the sub-Sahara. Okay, so much for that. Here's the stop. Sorry, looking for the stop.